Hello everyone, my name is Monday Arome. I'm an experienced accountant and internal auditor. Welcome into this section of training where we shall treat or teach you on how to leverage on AI to prepare staff payroll. But before we dive into the practical section on how to leverage on artificial intelligence to prepare your staff payroll, let's take a few minutes to understand some key fundamental things in payroll that every beginner or an accountant must know. First, let's talk about what payroll really means. Payroll is not just about paying staff salary, it's a complete process that includes recording gross pay, applying all statutory deductions, and determining the final net pay, or what we simply call take-home pay. Okay? In every payroll, there are three main components you must understand as an accountant or as a beginner. Number one is gross pay. Gross pay, that is your total earning including salary, overtime, and allowances. Number two is deductions. Things that has to do with pay as you earn tax, pension, NHIS, NHF, and loan deductions. Three is net pay, what is left after all the deduction. Alright? So every payroll process starts with data. That's another thing you must bear in mind. You must have a clean and well-organized staff database which include names, position, salary, grades, bank details, tax ID, everything properly arranged in an Excel or Google Sheet. Remember, AI can only process what you feed it because it's a garbage in, garbage out system. Alright? Now, where does AI comes in? AI helps automate a repetitive payroll task. It can calculate gross to net, classify earnings and deductions, detect errors, and even generate payslip or summary report for you. Think of AI as your smart assistant, not your replacement. You still remain the professional who validate and ensure compliance. Okay? When working with AI, your result depends on the quality of your prompt. The instruction you gave to it depends on the outcome that you have. For example, instead of saying do my payroll, you can actually say generate a payroll of 50 staff for me, which contain, or you can now add a requirement, the pension requirement, the rate, the pay as you earn tax, because the clearer you are, the smarter the response the AI will give you. All right. So as a professional, AI has come to stay to make your work faster, to reduce the time wastage on the job. So the job you are supposed to be using 24 hours, 2 days, 3 days to do, AI can offer and give you result in a minute. Okay. So before we begin into the hands-on practical, here is a quick summary of what we'll be doing. Number one, is to collect and clean staff data. Just like as I mentioned that cleaning data is very important. Okay. Number two is to impute the same data and upload the data to our AI tools. Number three is to generate payroll and deductions automatically. Number four is to verify the result using the tax table to ensure that the result is correct. Number five is to generate payslip and report. So by the end of this session, you'll be able to prepare payroll faster, reduce error, and integrate AI seamlessly into your accounting process. So get your Excel file ready, keep your prompt handy, and let's move into the practical side of AI-assisted payroll preparation. So let's get started. Alright, this is the practical session for payroll preparation using AI tools. In this session, we are using Chatgpt to prepare our payroll. And here I have a sample. Like I told you, prepare your data as an accountant before you prepare payroll. You already have a gross pay amount, which breaks down to transport allowance, basic allowance, and other allowance like that. Alright. So once you have all those one intact, and that is a salary structure. You have the salary structure from the human resources, and then you have tax requirement, pay as you earn tax requirement, and the pension details. Pension requirement 8% for employee and then 10% by the employer. Once you have these three information, and I've already gathered my own by the side, this one should be intact with you. So the next thing, three information needed: tax requirement, pension requirement, and the salary structure that the company based on the employment they have given. So let's go there. Now I will now say I am an accountant. I want to prepare payroll for 50 staff. Here are the details. Here are the details. Then I'll open quotation. I will go and copy. This is my details of staff, list of 50 staff that are here. The name, the position, the gross pay, which is breakdown to basic, housing, transport, lunch allowance, medical allowance, utility allowance, no other allowance, like that. You see the staff number. You can see, I will scroll down here, you see them. This is 50, in fact 51 name. This is 51, so I will copy from here. I will copy everything, all the names that I've already updated here on the payroll. I'll highlight. Once I highlight them, I'll copy them to the Chatgpt where I am. I've opened quotation here. I will paste. Having pasted it, I'll scroll down. Once I scroll down to the last, I will close the quotation. I will say next. I will now say and tax okay. I will now say here is as well tax and pension required information. I'll open this bracket again. I will go to the tax where I arrange the information. I will come here. This is a deduction and contribution information that I already have. Here I say no employee NHIF. Assume that no employee NHIF here. No employee is not having other deduction like loan. Alright, so it's straight to deduction minus gross pay minus deduction. Okay, so I will just copy for the tax information that are here and the tax rate. Tax rate based on the Nigeria current tax law that's going to take effect 2026. You see that anybody earning 800,000 below per annum is not going to pay any tax. If you are earning 800,000 above per annum is when you are paying tax. 800 to 3 million are paying 15%, 3 million to 12 million paying 18% per annum, 12 million to 25 million 21, like that until the person earning 15 million and above paying 25%. So I'll copy. Once I copy, I go to where I open the quotation, I paste there again. Once I paste there, I will close the quotation. I will now say I want this payroll in Excel file so that I can download them into my Excel file. So I think I've copied all my details already, copy and paste already into the Excel, and I've given instruction. So I will now click here, look at it. I'll click here on that black button, I'll click there. So it's processing to give me my payroll. The processing, you can see that if you see it where you can see it's thinking. You can see that it's doing like a human being. Okay. Well, that's good. So let's wait for the result. It's processing on all the information that I supply. Processing for all the information that I supply. So let's wait. The result will soon be ready. The result will soon be ready. So result will soon be ready in less than 30 seconds from now. The result will soon be ready. Our payroll for 50 number of staff at a go. Yes, within 1 minute we get it. Yes, that's right. And this is Chatgpt. This is Chatgpt AI tool. You can as well use Gemini. Use Google Gemini and it will give you the same result. Okay, it's like a network is bad. It could be network. It could be network that is delaying this. It could be network. 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 These are our information that we provided. Look at it. These are the information. You can see this is information that is processing. Yeah, the report is ready. It's 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 ready. Wow, it's ready. So let's look at it. Okay, we can now download straight. So this is the report. 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 Now there is one thing that is making note. The rent relief. You not supply each employee actual rent paid and all of that. Rent paid and calculate the rent. Okay. These are other suggested information you just gave, but our payroll is ready actually. Our payroll is ready. So, but always listen, always observe other information that AI will suggest to you. You read through them. So I've downloaded it. I click here to download. So let's go. Let's open it. Let's open it. Wow, look at it. This is our payroll. This is our payroll. You can see what we copied here before was up to hazard allowance that is 000. You can see this is pension now. The additional information they are generated. Pension, employee pension, employer pension. Look at it. Look at pay, monthly pay for each staff. You can now format the Excel. Alright, look at this, the total deduction. Okay, look at it. Look at the employer cost monthly. What is the cost employer monthly on each staff? That is amount payable. Okay, look at the tax. You can see. So you can now total sum. Look at it. It's even sum. So you can now format all of them. Begin to format it. So you see what Excel has done for us within 1 minute. Prepare 15 names of 51 staff payroll is ready within 1 minute. It's ready. If it's even Gemini or if it's not network, we even get it within 30 seconds. Okay, so that is how you use AI tools to prepare payroll accurately. You can see everything is done within 1 minute. No stress. You can now adjust. Look at the name. Look at the row. You can see. So that is it. Thank you. That's all for payroll preparation. Even if you have 1,000, 100,000 name of staff, you can prepare them. That's it. So God bless you. God bless. I think you have learned a real lesson here. Practical. That is how AI work. To save your work, make your work faster. Make your work faster. It will save your time. Thank you and God bless you. Till we meet again in another session.